Good morning, everyone. Now we take today's lecture. First of all, we need to take some brief overview of previous lectures, and then we continue towards the new points. Okay. Uh, we are start before the holidays. We start the point that is conceptual design. That is the chapter number 2, and in that case, we conduct 2-3 meetings over that. Am I audible to all of you? Please give me a message if yes. Okay. Okay. No problem. Now we can continue towards the next. That is, we discuss about the what is conceptual design. We represent the conceptual design in case of a abstraction level. That is the one more level is given there. That is the conceptual level, or we can say another word that is nothing but it is the logical level. Okay. In this conceptual level, we discuss some points related to that of the conceptual level. That is introduction to the conceptual level. What is the conceptual designing? Then goal of database designing. What is database designing and how we can perform that database design. Now we also consider some different phases related to that of database designing. That is requirement collection analysis, conceptual database design, choice of database management system, database model, mapping, physical database design, database system implementation, and uh, tuning. All these things were discussed in the previous lecture. Now, next thing is nothing but the uh, introduction to the data models. There are different types of a data model will be considered in case of a conceptual design. What are the different data models we are use in database designing? Now, this is our today's point. That is previously we considered only the one lecture of conceptual design. Now today we discuss about the introduction of a data models, where different data models were used in our database designing. A data model is nothing but we consider data model as an idea that how the final system will look like after its complete implementation. Model in the sense that is we represent a particular structure, we represent a particular implementation format, and with the help of or when we go through that particular format, we go through that particular model, we can have a particular system in a proper look. That is, in which way we want to see that system, that should be represented with the help of model. That is, here in case of a database system, what actual system will you want, or in which look our system will you want, we consider the particular data model, and accordingly we can continue the designing to that continue to the designing of that particular model. Now it defines the data elements and a relationship between the data element. Data element in the sense that if we consider a particular object, then the corresponding information of that object or that particular thing or that particular entity are nothing but the elements, and we want to establish the relationship among them. If we consider the college system, in that college system we can have a college infrastructure, we can have different departments, then we can have our students, we can have our teachers. Now all these are nothing but the elements of that system. Okay, we can consider the college as a complete system, then we consider all these elements, that is teachers, students, departments, that is we can consider one more thing is nothing but the library. All these are nothing but the elements, and how they are interrelated to each other, how students are interrelated to the department, how students are interrelated with the teacher, how teachers are interrelated with the departments, then how library and student relation, what is the library and student relationship, that should be represented with the help of a particular model. That is nothing but model will helps you to define that particular relationship between the data elements. That is data element in the sense we want we consider student as an element, then information related or data related to that of the student, that is nothing but the data element. Okay, here data model is a we define, or we can say data model, which is nothing but the collection of conceptual tools for describing a data, its relationship, its semantics, and data constraints. Now we can consider corresponding a description of a particular element. That is, if you consider a particular element, that is nothing but student, the description of that particular student is nothing but name of the student, contact number of the student, address of the student, then class of that particular students. Okay, previous qualification details of that students. All these things where that particular student will be described. Okay, that describing data should be considered and we perform the collection of all these things into a single unit. That is nothing but the data model. Now another thing is nothing but the relationship, that is how students are related to the department. Okay, for example, XY student can take admission in the BCS department, ABC student can take admission in the physics department. That is nothing but the relationship. Okay, this is nothing but the relationship, that is that student related to that of the department. That relationship should be maintained with the help of a particular data model. Data semantic in the sense that is the meaning of that particular data, how that data should be meaningful. And last thing is nothing but the data constraint, that is how we can retrieve the data. We need to represent some rules, that is constraint. In another words, constraint can say the specific rules related to that of a data representation. Okay, all these things should be considered in case of a data model when we design that particular database system. Here, data model will consist of a named logical unit. That is, we consider these three points under that particular data model. That is a named logical unit, that is record type and data items. Then second thing is nothing but the relationship among those logical units. What are the relationship between that particular logical units? Then next thing is nothing but that is data item is a logical unit of a data, and record type is a collection of a data item. That is, data item is logical unit. Okay, data item is nothing but the logical unit of a data, and record type is a collection of a data item. If we consider a particular thing, if we consider a particular element, we consider the department. How the name of the department? Okay, the relationship of a department with college. This is a logical units. Okay, this is nothing but the logical units, and record type is a collection. Record type means what? That is the details of all units. Okay, details of all departments, which is present in the form of. आता जर मी या ठिकाणी म्हटलं की department name common. Okay, commonly we consider the name of a department. This is the common thing to all departments. Then strength of a student of the corresponding department. It is common to all. Then location of the department. Okay, we consider the value of these particular three things are different to each department. Right? प्रत्येकासाठी value वेगळ्या. Now we can store in that particular table structure in the form of a record structure. We can represent with the help of that particular data model. Now we can, according to this particular discussion, we can define the data model. That is, database model is a type of a data model that determines the logical structure of a database and fundamentally determines in which manner data can be stored, organized and manipulated. This is nothing but the simple definition corresponding to that of the data model. म्हणजे तुम्हाला जे logical structure आहे, that is to determine that particular logical structure in the sense how they interrelate, logically interrelated with each other, and database. Okay, and here we can consider fundamental things, that is the related information of that particular elements. Okay, that is all things will be considered into a single unit, and that things were stored, organized and manipulated. That is nothing but the data model. We can say this is the definition of the data model. Now next thing here we can consider that is types of a data model. What are the different types of a data model corresponding to that of things? Here we can consider three things. What happened? Now here we can consider three main types of a data model. That is, first one is nothing but the object based data model, second one is nothing but the physical data model, third one is nothing but the record based data model. Now what are that different data models? What that is, in which case we consider these three things. Okay, we consider these three models, that is the main, basically we consider these three models. Under this particular three types we can consider some more type of a model, and among of all these we can consider any one of the given system. Okay, we consider any one model of that particular system. First of all, here when we consider the object based model. Okay, object based data model. What is the object? Now here first of all we need to consider what is the object in that particular context. आता या ठिकाणी ऑब्जेक्ट म्हणजे काय किंवा ऑब्जेक्ट कशा पद्धतीने रिप्रेझेंट करायचा हे सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं आहे. नाउ द डेफिनेशन ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट इज व्हेरी सिंपल. That is everything which has the properties. Okay, for example, you are or you are attend this particular meeting. Okay, now the medium to attend the meeting is nothing but your mobile. Okay, mobile has a property. तुमच्या मोबाईलच्या प्रत्येकाच्या काहीतरी प्रॉपर्टीज आहेत. That is the company of a mobile. Got it? Then configuration of the given mobile. There is what is the internal storage capacity, what is the RAM, memory, then what is the processor speed. Okay, all these things where describe your mobile. Okay, that is nothing but the property of that. Now here mobile is nothing but one of the object. ओके, जर आपल्याला ऑब्जेक्ट कळाला तर आपण त्या ठिकाणी त्याचं करस्पॉन्डिंग मॉडेल कसं रिप्रेझेंट होणार आहे किंवा ते मॉडेल कसं असणार आहे ते आपण काय करू शकतो, मेन्शन करू शकतो. Second thing is nothing but, suppose we can consider a car. Okay, car, it is one of the object. Student it is also one of the object. That is you yourself. तुम्ही स्वतः एक ऑब्जेक्ट आहात. ऑब्जेक्ट का आहात? We can describe yourself. आपण काय करतो, स्वतःचं डिस्क्रिप्शन देऊ शकतो. कसं देऊ शकतो? दॅट इज नेम ऑफ, ओके, त्या व्यक्तीचं नाव, दॅट इज पर्सन. हिअर वी कॅन कन्सिडर कॉमन एंटिटी ऍज अ पर्सन किंवा कॉमन ऑब्जेक्ट ऍज अ पर्सन. पर्सन, त्याचं नाव काय आहे, बरोबर, त्याचा ऍड्रेस काय आहे, त्याचा करस्पॉन्डिंग मोबाईल नंबर काय आहे, कॉन्टॅक्ट नंबर काय आहे. ओके, दॅट इज द इन्फॉर्मेशन रिलेटेड टू दॅट पर्टिक्युलर पर्सन. And here we can consider that person as a object. That is everything which has a properties, so that that particular thing will explain itself with the help of that properties, with the help of that attributes. Attributes म्हणा किंवा properties म्हणा, both things were common to that particular representation. If they can explain itself with the help of that property, that thing is nothing but the object. That is, we can consider chalk, pen, notebook, our laptop, your mobile, our person, cars, bicycle. तुमच्या अवतीभोवती जेवढे काही गोष्टी असतील ज्या स्वतःला त्या पर्टिक्युलर प्रॉपर्टी थ्रू त्या एक्सप्लेन करत असतील, all these things should be considered as a objects. Now here we consider the object based data model. We have two types of object based data model. First one is nothing but the entity relationship data model, and second one is nothing but the object oriented data model. We can discuss each in details, these two types of models. Now secondly, we can consider the main model, that is nothing but the physical data model. And third one, we consider record based data model. What is that record based model? We can consider the table structure, okay, table format, and according to that structure we can have that particular model. Table format मध्ये record म्हणजे काय म्हणतो आपण, is a collection of फील्ड्स. ओके, रेकॉर्ड इज नथिंग बट कलेक्शन ऑफ फील्ड्स, आणि त्या ज्या फील्ड्स आहेत त्या आपण टेबल फॉर्मॅट मध्ये अरेंज करतो. मग ते टेबल मॉडेल जे आहे ते रिप्रेझेंट होताना आपल्याला ह्या तीन टाईपच्या मॉडेलचा यूज करता येतो. त्यामध्ये हिरार्चिकल डेटा मॉडेल एक आहे, नेटवर्क डेटा मॉडेल आहे, आणि तिसरा आहे रिलेशनल डेटा model. This hierarchy will explain the different types of models used in our database designing. That is, any one of this particular thing we can consider, we can use any one of the models. Now we can consider each in details. That is, first of all, we consider the object based data model. That is, first of all, we consider what is that particular data model, object based data model. Now in this case, when we consider the object based data model, I will explain you what is the object. आता त्या ऑब्जेक्ट नुसार ते मॉडेल त्या ठिकाणी काय करायचं तुम्हाला डिसाइड करायचं. Thus data models are used to describe data at the logical and view level of a database. We can consider that two levels. Logical level कुठली आहे? That is, we consider it as a conceptual level, middle level. View level, which is the external level, जी आउटसाइड ला आहे, बरोबर, युजरला ती व्ह्यू होते. आपण मागच्या याच्यामध्ये अब्स्ट्रॅक्शन लेवल मध्ये ह्या दोन लेवल ऑलरेडी डिस्क्राईब केलेल्या आहे. मग हे जे ऑब्जेक्ट बेस्ड डेटा मॉडेल आहे हे कशासाठी वापरलं जातं? त्या दोन लेवल डिस्क्राईब करण्यासाठी, त्या दोन लेवल रिप्रेझेंट करण्यासाठी ऑब्जेक्ट बेस्ड डेटा मॉडेल यूज केलं जातं. Now it is used to describe the logical data structure also. Logical data structure in the sense, that is where we can consider the conceptual level. जिथे तुम्ही conceptual level देता, conceptual level म्हणजे ऍक्च्युअल त्या पर्टिक्युलर डेटाबेसचं इंटरनल स्ट्रक्चर असतं, तो डेटाबेस कशा पद्धतीने असायला पाहिजे ती लेवल त्याची conceptual level किंवा त्याला आपण लॉजिकल लेवल म्हणतो. Now that level should be described with the help of this particular object based model, because object is nothing but every that particular thing. Object जर रिप्रेझेंट करायचं तर त्याच्या प्रॉपर्टी असायला पाहिजे, आणि त्या प्रॉपर्टी आपण टेबल मध्ये देतो, तो टेबल आपण रिप्रेझेंट करतो त्या लॉजिकल मॉडेल थ्रू किंवा त्या लॉजिकल डेटा स्ट्रक्चर मध्ये. टेबल कुठे दिलेला असतो तुमचा? त्या लॉजिकल व्ह्यू मध्ये, त्या लॉजिकल लेवल मध्ये किंवा त्या पर्टिक्युलर इंटरनल लेवल मध्ये. Okay, now we can consider or we describe that particular view, or to describe that particular logical data, we can consider the object based data model. Now here we have two types which is given in our hierarchy. That is, first one is nothing but entity relationship model, and second one is nothing but the object oriented model. What is the entity relationship? We can consider it is a high level data model based on the fact of a real world. Now we can discuss in details again. That is, this model consists of a collection of basic objects called as the entities and the relationship among those objects. Okay, entity relationship. आपण ते परत एकदा explain करतोय पुढे. Now we can consider only the few things about that model. Now next thing is nothing but the object oriented. Now this model is based on a collection of objects. How many objects were present in your system? तुम्हाला मी जसं आता एक एक्झाम्पल दिलं कॉलेजचं. कॉलेज, we consider college as a complete system. How many objects we identified here? College office. Okay, this is the one object because it has a property. Then college teaching staff. Okay, teachers. Then departments of the college. Okay, then student of the college. Okay, the store department of the college. That is, it is also occurs in the in case of departments. Okay, that is the particular objects we are identified in our college. If we consider only department, in that department, how many objects you are identified? That is student in that department, teaching staff of the department, non-teaching staff of the department. Okay, I will tell you the objects which are present in that particular system. Okay, then we can consider that system in case of a model. लक्षात घ्या, मी तुम्हाला फक्त सिस्टीम मध्ये ऑब्जेक्ट कोणते कोणते येत आहेत ते सांगतोय, बिकॉज इट इज फॅमिलियर. ओके, कॉलेज सिस्टीम किंवा कॉलेज हे तुमच्या माहितीतलं आहे, तुम्हाला त्या ठिकाणी मी ह्या गोष्टी ज्या सांगितल्या तुमच्या लक्षात आल्या, बरोबर. मग आता त्यामध्ये जर आपण हे ऑब्जेक्ट एकत्र केले, हे ऑब्जेक्ट जर एका ठिकाणी कलेक्ट केले, ओके, that collection is represented with the help of this object oriented model. That is, this model is based on a collection of objects. तुम्हाला त्या पर्टिक्युलर डिपार्टमेंट विषयी इन्फॉर्मेशन काय करायची, मेंटेन करायची. मी आता पूर्ण कॉलेज कन्सिडर नाही करत आहे, मी फक्त काय केलं, कम्प्युटर सायन्स डिपार्टमेंट एका ठिकाणी घेतलं. मी फक्त कम्प्युटर सायन्सच्या रिलेटेड डेटाबेस तुम्हाला त्या ठिकाणी कन्सिडर करायला सांगितलंय. नाउ हिअर युअर टास्क इज नथिंग बट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू आयडेंटिफाय how many objects were present in that particular computer science department. मग त्यामध्ये तुम्हाला पहिलं कम्प्युटर सायन्स डिपार्टमेंट मध्ये पहिलं तुमचा आला स्टुडंट, किती स्टुडंट आहेत, बरोबर. नाउ दॅट वी कन्सिडर स्टुडंट. क्लासेस, that is FY, SY, TY are the nothing but the classes. UG, PG, that is those classes where comes under UG and undergraduate classes and postgraduate classes. We can consider UG classes as one object, we can consider postgraduate as another object. Student, it is one of the object. Okay, teaching staff, then non-teaching staff. Okay, these things were considered as a object in case of a department. Okay, we consider department as a complete system now, and under that department we consider all these things as a objects. Now each object has its own methods. स्टुडंट साठी त्याच्या करस्पॉन्डिंग वेगळी मेथड असेल. ओके, क्लासेस जे आपण युजी क्लासेस, पीजी क्लासेस कन्सिडर केले, त्यांचे इम्प्लिमेंटेशन मेथड्स किंवा त्यांचे रिप्रेझेंटेशन वेगळे असतील. मला सांगा, स्टुडंटचे रिप्रेझेंटेशन आणि क्लासचे रिप्रेझेंटेशन कॉमन येईल का? स्टुडंटच्या ज्या प्रॉपर्टी आहेत त्या प्रॉपर्टी आपण क्लासला अप्लाय करू शकतो का? नाही, बोथ आर डिफरंट. ओके, वी कॅन कन्सिडर प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ टीचर अँड प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ स्टुडंट्स, बोथ आर डिफरंट, बरोबर. स्टुडंटच्या प्रॉपर्टी वेगळ्या आहेत, टीचरच्या प्रॉपर्टी वेगळ्या आहेत. त्यामध्ये परत टीचर आणि टीचिंग आणि नॉन टीचिंग स्टाफ मी कन्सिडर केलं. टीचिंग स्टाफच्या प्रॉपर्टी वेगळ्या रिप्रेझेंट होतील आणि नॉन टीचिंग स्टाफच्या प्रॉपर्टी वेगळ्या रिप्रेझेंट होतील. दॅट इज इम्प्लिमेंटेशन मेथड्स वेर डिफरंट फॉर each object. Actually, the values stored for an object and methods are grouped into a logical unit that is called as the class. त्या ऑब्जेक्टच्या व्हॅल्यूज आणि त्या ऑब्जेक्टच्या मेथड्स, म्हणजे त्यांना इम्प्लिमेंट होणार आहे. स्टुडंटला इम्प्लिमेंट करा, स्टुडंटला फक्त रिप्रेझेंट करून किंवा त्याला एक्सप्लेन करून उपयोग नाही, त्याचं इम्प्लिमेंटेशन पण होणं गरजेचं आहे. दॅट इज एव्हरी ऑब्जेक्ट शुड बी इम्प्लिमेंटेड. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, वी कन्सिडर द कार. We only explain the car, but what is the actual implementation of that car? That is, when we start on the car, then car will start and we can add the gear to the car, then car will run. Okay, running is nothing but the implementation of that object of a car. ती कार रन होते म्हणजे त्या कारचं काय झालं, इम्प्लिमेंटेशन झालं, बरोबर. मग त्यामध्ये त्या इम्प्लिमेंटेशन साठी तुम्हाला काय काय प्रॉपर्टी अप्लाय कराव्या लागल्या, मग त्यामध्ये तुम्हाला स्विच ऑन करावं लागलं, कार पॉवर ऑन करावं लागली, त्यानंतर तुम्हाला एक गिअर त्या ठिकाणी ऍड करावा लागला, तो गिअर त्या कारचा मूव्ह करावा लागला. ह्या दोन गोष्टी काय झाल्या त्या ठिकाणी, यूज झाल्या, त्या दोन थिंग्स त्या ठिकाणी तुम्हाला हँडल कराव्या लागल्या, तेव्हा काय झालं, तुमची कार रन झाली, दॅट मीन्स इम्प्लिमेंट. ओके, नाउ एव्हरीथिंग विच इज the related to that object, that is nothing but the values of that object, and we can implement them, that is the methods we consider into a single unit. इम्प्लिमेंटेशनच्या मेथड्स आणि त्याच्या प्रॉपर्टीज किंवा त्याच्या व्हॅल्यूज जेव्हा आपण एका सिंगल युनिट मध्ये कन्सिडर करतो, नाउ दॅट सिंगल युनिट विल कॉल्ड ॲज अ क्लास. तो काय झाला, एक क्लास त्या ठिकाणी तयार झाला. Now we can represent that object oriented model with the help of the figure, that is here we can I want to show that particular representation. Now we can see this is the employee, it is one of the object. Department, it is another object. Okay, we consider these two objects. Okay, when we represent the particular object oriented model, we interrelate that object to each other. आपण काय करत असतो, ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड मॉडेल मध्ये दोन ऑब्जेक्ट एकमेकांना इंटरलेट करत असतो. हाऊ वी कॅन इंटरलेट देम, दॅट इज नथिंग बट दिस रिलेशनशिप विल बी इस्टॅब्लिश इन बिटवीन. तर दोघांमध्ये काहीतरी रिलेशनशिप असायला पाहिजे. एम्प्लॉय वर्क इन द डिपार्टमेंट. ओके, एम्प्लॉय काय करतात, डिपार्टमेंटमध्ये काम करतात, बरोबर, कुठल्या तरी डिपार्टमेंटला तो एम्प्लॉय काम करत असतो. सपोज टीचर आर ऑल्सो कन्सिडर ॲज अ एम्प्लॉय, दोज वर्क इन कम्प्युटर सायन्स डिपार्टमेंट. Okay, that is nothing but the employee. That is the relationship between department and that employee. Here attribute are nothing but the properties of that object, that is the employee, and department's properties will be considered that department ID, department name, which explain that particular department. ID काय आहे, suppose 1, department name काय आहे, computer science. जे ते department काय झालं, 1 computer science explain झालं. Attributes of employee will show that is name. What is the name of employee? Suppose I am an employee of computer science department, so my name is Ganesh, my job title is assistant professor, then my contact number, then my salary, then my department ID. That is, those properties were explained to me in case of that particular model. Okay, how department will implement, that is change department, that is the method. Okay, methods in case of employee, that is get hired, that is we are hired, that is employee were hired in the given department, or employee were hired in the given system, they change the number, that is we can consider we change the department ID, or we change the particular phone number. These are nothing but the methods related to that of the employee. Contact number बदलतो, बरोबर, ऍड्रेस बदलतो, सॅलरी चेंज होते. ह्या गोष्टी चेंज करायच्या असतील किंवा त्या ठिकाणी त्या अपडेट करायच्या असतील, then we can consider that particular method. Method is nothing but the corresponding functionality related to that of the object. That is nothing but objects. Okay, and we combine these objects into a unit that with the help of proper relationship we can consider it as a object oriented model. आपण त्याला काय म्हणणार आहोत, त्या ठिकाणी ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड मॉडेल रिप्रेझेंट करणार आहोत. Now next thing is nothing but second model in case of the object based data model, that is nothing but the entity relationship model. What is this entity relationship? It is the most, or it is very useful model, and the all things related to the database management system are concern related to this entity relationship model. That is everything which is related to that entity relationship model, that is whole subject which concern to that particular model. Now here when we consider the entity relationship model, it is nothing but, or we simply abbreviate as a ER model, in high level data model diagram. Object model जेव्हा consider केलं जातं, that is we directly interrelated to that of the object. Okay, but when we consider the entity relationship, that is high level data modeling will be represented with the help of a diagrammatic structure. In this method we represent the real world problem in the pictorial form to make it easy for the stakeholders and stakeholders to understand. Stakeholders in the sense those are the part of a given system. Okay, we can consider the college system. Stakeholder of that college are nothing but the students, teachers, non-teacher, principal, then parent of the students, and some management faculties. All these are the stakeholders because they are related to that particular system. That is, those persons related to the given system are nothing but the stakeholder. And to identify the structure of whole college system in the form of graphical representation, or we represent that structure in the form of pictorial form, that is nothing but the entity relationship model. That is, we have the graphical representation. ती सिस्टीम वर्कआउट कसे होते, त्या सिस्टीम मध्ये किती एंटिटीज आहेत, एंटिटी म्हणजे काय ते तुम्हाला पुढे मी एक्सप्लेन करतोय, किती एंटिटीज आहेत आणि त्या एंटिटी एकमेकांशी कशा रिलेटेड आहेत. That is, here we can say this model, that is entity relationship model, that is here two things were very important. First one is entity, and second one is nothing but the relationship. When you want to represent a particular entity relationship model to the given system, first of all, our first task is nothing but to identify the entities. Again, here entity is nothing but the objects or a real world things, those present in that particular system. रिअल वर्ड किंवा ऍक्च्युअल एंटिटी ज्या किंवा ऍक्च्युअल थिंग्स त्या ठिकाणी ज्या असतील त्या सिस्टीम मधल्या त्यांना काय म्हटलं जाईल त्या ठिकाणी एंटिटीज म्हटलं जाईल. आणि त्या एंटिटीज फाइंड आउट झाल्यानंतर प्रत्येक दोन एंटिटी मध्ये काय रिलेशन आहे ते रिलेशन त्या ठिकाणी आपल्याला एक्सप्लेन करता आलं पाहिजे. दॅट इज द एंटिटी रिलेशनशिप model. Okay, we can represent in the form of we can represent that entity's relationship with the pictorial representation, that is the entity relationship model. We use ER diagram as a virtual tool to represent the ER model. हे एक डायग्रामॅटिक रिप्रेझेंटेशन आहे. त्या डायग्रामचा यूज करून आपण हे ER मॉडेल त्या ठिकाणी रिप्रेझेंट करत असतो. ER diagram has three components. First one is nothing but the entity. It is nothing but the entity is a real world thing. It can be a person, place or even a concept. काय असू शकतं, पर्सन असू शकतं. जसं आपण कॉलेज सिस्टीम घेतली तर स्टुडंट ऍज अ एंटिटी झाली. ओके, प्लेस म्हणजे कॉलेज हे प्लेस आहे. कॉलेज ऍज अ किंवा आपण डिपार्टमेंट कन्सिडर करूया. पर्सन ऍज अ एंटिटी, डिपार्टमेंट ऍज अ एंटिटी. किंवा त्याचं एक किंवा ही एक कन्सेप्ट पण असू शकते. कन्सेप्ट इन द सेन्स दॅट इज हिअर वी कॅन कन्सिडर कॉलेज. इट इज वन ऑफ द कन्सेप्ट. कॉलेज ही काय आहे, एक कन्सेप्ट आहे. बरोबर. आपण ही कन्सेप्ट इम्प्लिमेंट करत असताना त्याच्यामध्ये आपण बऱ्याचशा एंटिटी इन्क्लूड केल्या. मी कॉलेजला जर कन्सेप्ट म्हटलं तर आपण ती इम्प्लिमेंट करण्यासाठी बऱ्याचशा एंटिटीज त्याच्यामध्ये इम्प्लिमेंट केल्या. ऍक्च्युअली कॉलेज विच हॅज अ बिल्डिंग, विच हॅज अ स्टुडंट, it has a particular official staff, okay, and they work with each other. That is the concept. It is one of the concept. Okay, we consider it is a concept and we can include more than one entities into that particular concept. Okay, that is entity is nothing but the real world things. या सगळ्या गोष्टी रिअल आहेत. बरोबर. स्टुडंट रिअल आहेत, टीचर रिअल आहेत, इमॅजिनेशन नाही येते वेगळं काही. That is a real world thing and we represent that real world things into the form of pictorial represent. That is nothing but the entity relationship diagram. Now here we can consider example given here. Teachers, students, course, building, departments are some of the entities of a school management system. किंवा आपण इथे कॉलेज मॅनेजमेंट सिस्टीम पण म्हणू शकतो. ओके, त्या सिस्टीमच्या ह्या सगळ्या रिअल थिंग्स आहेत ज्या तुम्हाला माहिती आहेत, तुम्ही बघता, तुम्ही त्यात यूज करता. ओके, then second one is nothing but the attribute. Attribute, it contains a real world property called as the attribute. Entity च्या रिअल वर्ल्ड प्रॉपर्टीज किंवा एंटिटीजला एक्सप्लेन करणाऱ्या ज्या प्रॉपर्टीज आहेत. मग मी स्टुडंट जर म्हटलं तर स्टुडंट नेम आलं, स्टुडंट रोल नंबर आला, स्टुडंटच्या करस्पॉन्डिंग आयडी नंबर आला. ओके, देन वी कॅन कन्सिडर स्टुडंट कॉन्टॅक्ट नंबर, स्टुडंट ऍड्रेस, स्टुडंट क्वालिफिकेशन डिटेल्स. दोज थिंग्स वेअर explain the student, that is the attribute. Here we can consider the teacher has a property like teacher ID, salary, age, etc. This is the attributes, those explain to the given entity. And relationship is tells how two attributes are relate. Student आणि डिपार्टमेंट मध्ये काय रिलेशन आहे, ह्या दोघांचं रिलेशनशिप रिप्रेझेंट करायचं. ह्या दोघांची एकमेकांशी कसे रिलेटेड आहेत त्याचं रिप्रेझेंटेशन हे रिलेशनशिप थ्रू दिलं जातं. दॅट इज टीचर वर्क फॉर अ डिपार्टमेंट. वी कन्सिडर टीचर वर्क फॉर अ डिपार्टमेंट. लक्षात येत आहे. अशा पद्धतीने त्या ठिकाणी हे रिलेशनशिप काय केलं जाईल, रिप्रेझेंट केलं जाईल. किंवा आपण स्टुडंट आणि डिपार्टमेंटचं जर रिलेशनशिप दिलं तर स्टुडंट ऍडमिटेड और टेक ऍडमिशन इन द डिपार्टमेंट. Okay, student take admission in a computer science department. Student take admission in a art department. Student take admission in a physics department. Like this. Okay, we can consider this type of a relationship. We can represent these three things with the help of more than one entities in the given system with the help of graphical representation. That is nothing but the entity relationship model. Here we can consider some the given example, that is teacher work for the department. Teacher, that is represented with the help of this particular bracket. That is a square. We can consider it as a rectangle. And work for, this is the relation. Work for is nothing but the relation with department. Teacher related with the department. Okay, this is the relation with the help of diamond shape. We can represent that relationship and those things were represented according to these particular ellipses. We can consider this is a attributes. Okay, these are teacher name is the attribute, teacher id attribute of the teacher, mobile number, age, salary are the attributes related to the entity teacher. This is the entity, this is nothing but one more entity, and this is the relationship, and we consider this particular representation as a attribute of that particular entities. Okay, that is nothing but the entity relationship model in case of a object based data model. Okay, here we can have some advantages of AR model, that is it is simple. Okay, conceptually AR model is very easy to build. आपण easily ते represent करू शकतो. Just we need to identify the entities. Then secondly we need to identify the relationship between two entities, and we simply consider the corresponding attributes of each entity, and we can interrelate with the help of that particular graphical representation. That's why it is very simple to build that particular AR diagram for the given model. Then effective communication tool. Okay, with the help of this diagram we easily explain how teacher related to that of the department, or how teacher and department were implemented in case of a database system. हे यांचं रिलेशनशिप कसं आहे किंवा हे सिस्टीम मध्ये कशा पद्धतीने वर्कआउट होतात हे आपण ह्या डायग्राम वरून काय करू शकतो, मेन्शन करू शकतो. दॅट इज द इफेक्टिव्ह कम्युनिकेशन टूल. देन इझी कन्व्हर्जन टू एनी मॉडेल. वी कॅन इझिली कन्वर्ट AR मॉडेल इन AR मॉडेल टू एनी अदर टाइप ऑफ मॉडेल. समजा मला AR मॉडेल मी रिप्रेझेंट केले तर मला ऑब्जेक्ट मध्ये रिप्रेझेंट करायचंय, ऑब्जेक्ट मॉडेल मध्ये मला ट्रान्सलेट करायचंय. देस वी कॅन कन्सिडर टीचर ॲज अ वन ऑब्जेक्ट and department as another object, and we can consider the corresponding representation according to that object model. Okay, that is the easy conversion of to any model, the given entity model. Okay, the next thing is nothing but the physical data model. We discussed that physical data models in tomorrow's lecture. Today we can conclude our lecture at this particular point. Okay, there are all other models you need to discuss. बाकीचे सगळेच मॉडेल्स त्याच्यामध्ये वन बाय वन आपल्याला डिस्कस करायचं. सो टुडे वी कंक्लूड द सेशन ॲट दिस पर्टिक्युलर पॉइंट. स्टॉप द रेकॉर्डिंग.